What's up, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. Hey, wanted to just do a quick video for you guys. I'm in the middle of a cruise, going on a cruise here with my family. Here you can see the room. Maybe you can see the water outside. Yeah, there you go. So, busy. It's just been tons of activities, tons of great food, having a great time. But wanted to just post this quick video. Look, I could be doing probably any one of 10 different activities right now, and chose to just take a break and come down. I worked out a little bit and took a shower, came down, and I brought this book along to reread. So I want to just post a quick video for you on it. This book is just so foundational for so many people who have become very, very wealthy. If you haven't read it, it's been a best-selling book ever since like the 1920s, and they've redone some editions, but any of them are excellent. And so if you haven't read the book and you desire more riches, more wealth, and it's funny, he defines wealth in a number of ways. This book specifically talks about how to acquire money. But he said money is the lowest of all the forms of wealth. And so just before you just shut it off, he's got a lot of depth in here. So in here, he's got a six-step process that will get you the exact amount of money that you want. In here, he's got a self-analysis chapter that talks about it's like 27 questions to be able to analyze yourself. And you can even take that that test and pass it on to, you can pass it on to your boss or your spouse or your kids to just get a pulse on where you're at, where you stack up in all those different categories. It's got a chapter that talks about eliminating procrastination, and it's got a lot of really amazing stories. So let me just tell you just one quick story that just really impacted me. Again, I had read it before, but this story is profound. So the concept is that you need to know exactly what you want, and you need to define that specifically. So this particular story happened probably in the 1920s, and I think it's a true story. There was a man, almost like a plantation owner, maybe not a plantation owner, but he had tenants that would live on his property, sharecroppers that would live in small houses around his property and go out and harvest or work his fields for him. And so this particular, and he had kind of a temper, maybe he wasn't the best man, I'm not sure, but he looked up from his work, and there was a small African American girl, and she stood there, and he goes, "What do you want?" And she said, "My mama sent me up here to get 50 cents. And he said, "No, get out of here." And she said, "Yes, sir." But she didn't move. And he went back to his work, didn't notice that she hadn't left. And he looked up again, and she's still standing there. And he goes, "I thought I told you to leave." And he's yelling at her. And she says, "Yes, sir." But she stays again and does not move. And he goes back to his work again, doesn't notice that she's still there, looks up, I think, a third time, and he says, "I told you to leave." And he gets up to go get some sort of a stick, a large stick, to just beat the crap out of this little girl. And he starts walking towards her, and she steps one step forward, and she screamed at the top of her voice, "My mama has to have 50 cents. And it just took him so off guard that he reached in his pocket, handed her her 50 cents, and she just left. And so it sounds like an extreme story, and I probably did not do it justice, but it's a pretty profound concept that this girl knew exactly what she was going to get. and was not going to sacrifice or compromise a thing, or she was willing to sacrifice, she was not willing to compromise a thing in order to get that 50 cents for her mom. So it doesn't give you any more details on why she wanted it or anything like that. But the concept was really, really powerful. And the uncle just, or the main man there in the story, just sat down and kind of looked out the window for like 10 minutes and was just, it was almost, this young black girl had defeated this large white male in that era. And really, really a cool story. But anyway, it's an amazing book, guys. I mean, even if you just pick it up and just start reading through some of the stories, they give you a whole list of all the people over the years that this book was instrumental in their lives. And it's profound when you read the long list of names of all the great, great people who have used and looked at this book as just a pivotal book in their lives. So pick it up, guys. You can listen to it. As a matter of fact, I think it's free on iBooks, on your iPhone. I think Kindle's got a free version of it. It's all over the place. It's so easy to get access to. I bought this version here. Maybe you can read it. But it's kind of rewritten in today's English. But yeah, pick it up, guys. Check it out. Hope that's helpful, guys. Listen, take a couple minutes today. They say you should spend at least 5 minutes, or 5% of your time investing in your health, investing in your wealth, and investing in your relationships. And so spend a couple minutes today. Spend a couple minutes exercising. Spend a couple minutes reading a book like Think and Grow Rich, or just stimulating your brain in an area that you want to go towards. And spend a couple minutes investing in the relationships of the people around you. So hope that's helpful, guys. Have a great day. Keep moving forward. I know I certainly will. So thanks so much for watching, guys.